For years, George Clooney and his wife Amal Clooney were considered one of the most admired and powerful couples in Hollywood. Their marriage in 2014 was nothing short of a modern-day fairy tale. George, once known as the eternal bachelor of Hollywood, shocked the world when he settled down with the brilliant and stunning international human rights lawyer Amal Alamuddin. Their glamorous wedding in Venice, Italy, seemed like the perfect beginning to a life filled with elegance, intellect, and mutual respect. Clooney was often quoted saying Amal changed his life. They were a power couple not just in film and law but also in philanthropy, world affairs, and humanitarian efforts. Public appearances painted them as the epitome of sophistication and grace, so when rumors of a rift began to surface, fans and insiders alike were stunned. Whispers of trouble in paradise began to make the rounds in late 2023. While neither George nor Amal publicly addressed any speculation at the time, there were noticeable changes in their public appearances. The couple, once inseparable at high-profile events, began attending separately or not at all. Amal was seen solo at several legal conferences in Europe, while George was spotted more frequently in Los Angeles, hanging out with longtime friends without his wedding ring in sight. Still, many fans held out hope that the couple was simply navigating the difficulties of a high-profile marriage. After all, both had intensely demanding careers and international obligations. But behind the scenes, tensions were allegedly mounting. And then it happened. In a recent sit-down interview that took place in London for a film promotion, George Clooney stunned both the interviewer and audience when he finally confirmed the split. And more than that, he gave an emotionally raw and revealing account of what led to the breakdown of his marriage. "I never thought I'd be someone who couldn't hold a marriage together," Clooney began, his voice noticeably strained. "I loved Amal deeply, and I still do in many ways. But love alone doesn't always conquer everything." He continued by opening up about the strain his career placed on the relationship. "We were always flying, always on different continents. She had her courtroom battles to fight, and I had film sets across the globe. Eventually, the distance wasn't just physical, it was emotional." Clooney didn't place blame but admitted that both had changed over the years. "When we got married, we were in sync. But over time, we grew apart. We stopped being teammates. And once that happens, it's hard to find your way back." Clooney also addressed how becoming a father to twins, Ella and Alexander, had shifted his priorities. "I wanted to be the dad who's always around, who tucks them in every night. But my career didn't allow that. And Amal's didn't either. We tried to make it work for the kids. We went to counseling, we took breaks. But sometimes, the healthiest choice is to admit it's over." He paused before adding, "The hardest part was telling the kids. I've been through breakups before, but this was different. I didn't want them growing up in a household where love had been replaced by tension." The reaction from Hollywood was immediate. A flood of messages from Clooney's celebrity friends poured in on social media, many offering support, while others expressed their heartbreak at the news. Julia Roberts, one of Clooney's closest friends, posted a touching message saying, "Sometimes even the best love stories change direction. George is one of the most loving and grounded people I know. My heart goes out to him and Amal." Others, like Brad Pitt and Matt Damon, reportedly reached out privately to lend support and have been spotted with George in recent weeks, possibly helping him navigate this new chapter of his life. As for George, he says he's entering a time of reflection. "For now, I just want to slow down. I'm not rushing into anything. I'm focusing on being present, on being a father first and foremost. My kids deserve that." When asked whether he believes in love still, Clooney answered, "Absolutely. Love never stops being beautiful. But I think I've learned that it's not just about passion or connection, it's about timing, communication, and willingness to grow together." The internet exploded following Clooney's confession. Fans took to Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to share their reactions. Many praised George for his honesty and vulnerability, while others expressed disappointment that such an ideal couple couldn't make it work. Despite the separation, George's tone during the interview was not bitter. In fact, he left the door slightly ajar. "I don't know what the future holds," he said. "We've got history. We've got kids. Who knows? Sometimes life surprises you." Whether this means there's hope for reconciliation or simply mutual respect between two people who shared something profound, only time will tell. But one thing is for certain, George Clooney's shocking confession has forever changed the narrative around their marriage. If you've made it this far, it means you're just as captivated by this story as we are. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you're always the first to know about exclusive Hollywood news, confessions, and behind-the-scenes drama. This is just the beginning, and you won't want to miss what comes next.